Namaste programs, welcome to another, let's hope very soon to be near the end of the final episodes of Disco Elysium. The game still keeps going and going and going. Not that I'm complaining, I'm still enjoying it, but damn. Damn, I says. Let's see, where were we? We've got to go back to the whirling, having confronted a Ruby, who turns out didn't do it. What should I have in my hands? What do you reckon? Back to this, because we need to open that ice cream bag at some point, I guess. Let's go back to our hobo gear. Wait, what else have we got? Whirling rag. Okay, I need to ring that. This requires the ice cream thing to defrost. That, I don't know how to get to the island. That requires the nightclub. Don't know where that is. Don't know how to do that. So yeah, back to the whirling. Is all we have going for us right now. Do we have to take a boat to the island? I'm sure it must be that door that we can't open. But I don't exactly know how that gets you to the island. Dun-dun. Come on, Kim. Let's go. Oh. Inland Empire, stop. Just up ahead, danger. Hand-eye coordinator. What you have isn't enough. You'll need more firepower. A ranged weapon. Interfacing. Water streams down your Kavalon KR2 multi-tool. It looks impressive, but what can it do against a military-grade weaponry? What am I supposed to do? Be prepared. Make sure you have your pepper box in your hand. Interfacing. Your fingers reflexively reach for the Villiers 9mm pistol in your pocket. I'm not sure I feel ready for what lies ahead. Lieutenant frowns. Then you better get ready, he says, then quickly adds, whatever happens, I've got your back. So I got rid of the gun, and I shouldn't have got rid of the gun. What else could we have? What else could we have? Oh, really? I forgot that the ledger actually gives you extra stuff. Slide the hidden drawer open. I've already done that. Smell the ledger. I'm sure I've already done that. Shut up, Nose. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help. Yeah, we've already done this. We've already done this. What's this? That's Pier Holidon. 2 bullets. Okay. Sounds like we need a save. Got my gun out. Don't know how to use it though. Let's walk carefully. Cortinea.
I'm all out of shit to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
There's a feverish gleam in his eyes. Who is this dude?
Put your goddamn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through, alright?
Titus remains calm.
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
Oh right, he's the big dude. Right, yeah. Sight. This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm. Electrochemistry. There's something very wrong with him. He's dangerous. The lieutenant raises his left hand.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The gift is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Clinton.
Her tone is frighteningly emotionless.
You all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
She sounds very sure of herself.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fella?
His voice is almost gentle.
Peaceful?
Sounds like the armored figure is weeping. Who's Rude Hoken? What armored figure? Oh, this guy over here. He has a sniper rifle. Could have been him.
Nest in your abdominal cavity, like a little wild mouse.
Hearing the masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
The lieutenant points to the helmeted figure. Hand-eye coordination. This third one, he's the most dangerous of them all, heavily armed. Empathy. The lieutenant is generally worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there. Let's see. Whisper. The big one is the mercenary at the gates, the scab leader.
This turns into a firefight. We should take him out first.
He nods. Logic. A sound strategy. He's the leader. We're out of time. This
The
is...
mercenary tribunal.
Lieutenant nods. What do we do?
The plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
He puts his hand on his holster. Stop. This is the police. Get between them.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lips, waving his gun at the crowd. Losing his balance for a moment, he staggers backward. Empathy. I think he calmed down a bit.
Big fuck!
Is the only word you can make out. It doesn't sound calm. Easy now. No one needs to die here today.
No people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. Fortunea. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand. Feels like it's saying, do it. Hand-eye coordination. Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him before he shoots you. Rhetoric. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Present an argument. Composure. I'm barely keeping you together here. This is it. The big one. If you talk to him, he will rattle you, not the other way around. Talk to him, he will rattle you, not the other way around. Empathy. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from that, please. Let's see. Know about Downwell. Do I? What's Downwell? Talk about her. 58%. Where is Clage? She can explain this. Okay. Who is that? Point to the man. I didn't know you had a third guy. Rude? Rude is the killer. The armored woman smiles a vicious smile. Rude the killer. Hornklauen. He doesn't talk much. All of you fucking cunts inside out. What was that, Rude? Rip you open. Conceptualization. Perhaps it's for the best, him not talking too much. The killer. The gunner, he gestures towards himself. The raidist, he nods towards the woman. The killer, he points to the figure clad entirely in ceramic plate. What do you think he does? Sight. There, on the rim of Hohenklauen's helmet, you count little stick figures. 19, 20, 21. Count the figures. Sight. About 50 little stick figures, all of them black, plus 2 little white ones in the end. Encyclopedia. These men served in Semenine, the native islanders. Kills black people. Tends to the stables. You think you're real tough, huh? This killing is meaningless. I'm a killer too. God. Good. I kill killers. Point to your chest. Kills black people? That's right. He stares at you with water eyes. Plenty of kips here in Revachol too. Eugene. T, let's fucking do it. The man presses through his teeth. His hand on his belt. Gene. Listen, they didn't do it. Yeah, who did then? Wait, I just need a little time to figure this out. It was someone else, someone who's not here now. I don't know who did it. I don't know who did it. The game hasn't told me. Wait, I just need a little time to figure this out. That's not going to be the right thing, but I'm going to do it anyway. Time? You had time. To fuck around in that church, she points over the water. To run errands for your union chief, I saw you. Coordinator. Time is up, loincloth. He to you. Now give me a name, now. It was me. No, wait, Lieutenant winces and quickly turns to the mercenary lady. He didn't. Composure. He is tense, like a steel spring under a full load. I'm an amnesiac cop. I probably did it and I can't even remember I did. This is an insane plan I've hatched. To get the X something back. I did it in a last-ditch effort to ward off the end of times, and it didn't even work. I did it because I'm a delusional washout cop who thinks he's a superstar. I just do shit. I did, and I'm so sorry. I've changed my mind. I can still change my mind, right? I did it in a last-ditch effort to ward off the end of times, and it didn't even work. Coordinator, you think this is a funny? There's a dangerous gleam in his eyes. What if I just shot one of your pals here, for fun, huh? He points his gun at Elizabeth. How about the Kipt? That'd be fucking funny. Elizabeth. Listen, please, she raises both her hands. This cop in this drumhead court-martial won't decide who... Think. Why doesn't he believe me? The red check 58%. Oh, I've got to try it. Boo. Logic. Your mind grinds to a halt. All you can see is the revolver in the man's armored hand swaying pointed at her. You move your mouth like a fish gasping for air. No, she wasn't even there. Okay. You fail one thing and the whole game fucking falls to shit. He pulls the trigger, a plume of smoke erupts from the muzzle. Hearing. The shot rings in your ears, a low tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The gardener. The woman grabs her left side. She's down. Her white shirt soaks a blood red around her abdomen. She gasps for air, repeating, I'm okay, I'm okay. Where did she go? Just vanished off the face of the planet, apparently. Fuck this, the man starts pulling something out from his pocket. Gene, the big man raises his hand. Tend to Lizzie, now. Reaction speed. He'll be ripped apart, they all will, the moment the third man opens fire, and he knows it. Visual calculus. He wants you to open fire on the mercenaries before he does. He's waiting for you and your partner to be the shield. Ah, fuck, that went down. Oh, I had that pretty high. Rhetoric challenging. Think of an argument. I can't risk it going any lower. Alright, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Krenel would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. Reaction speed. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely. Just a question. Who is in charge of your unit after the death of your colonel? Krenel does not give you the right to conduct a tribunal. You were called Downwell once. What happened? Gulp and say nothing. You were called Downwell once. What happened? What always happens when you get good at your job. That name meant night raids, fucking extrajudicial funky time, burned villages, shit that sounds bad on the radio. The same thing happened when we were called whatever the fuck it was. Probably won't be called Krenel for much longer either. He looks around. The woman has grown silent. She draws shallow breaths. Not after this shit. Rhetoric. Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else and his hand is off the gun. This did something. Physical instrument. Now fire. Fuck them up, do it. The muscles on your back tense up. Talk about Hangman. His name is Elias Courtenay. He was fostered, had blue eyes. Shoot, Courtenay. Well, can I... Let's just do you're all drunk, look at yourselves. The Wild Pines rep does not approve of this. You think I care what that company cunt thinks? He laughs. It's a hollow laughter. Wild Pines is not going to forgive you for massacring a bunch of innocent people. She's going to be mad when she hears about this. Oh my god, what do I want? Wild Pines is not going to forgive you? The man stares at you with bloodshot eyes, a bull ready to charge. He's not listening, but looking for an opening. Reaction speed. Now is not a good time to strike. He's looking right at your hands. Do something else, get him distracted. She's going to be mad when she hears about this. She's fucking gone, the shout echoes back from the whirling windows. She fucking sailed off. You're alone. Titus Hardy, stay cool. Titus shouts to his men in the background. How is she? I'll be okay, I'll be... She puts her bloody hand on her heart and starts shaking. Courtenay, she'll be gone soon too. Company bitch is gone, Laylee's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole? He looks around, tired suddenly, sad even. Shanky, guys, the little guy breaks formation. I'd just get in the way, I don't even have a gun. Hey, he's out of here. As he runs to the yard, Titus turns to his men. Hold your ground, any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself. We're doing this together. That help at all? Still only 58%. Okay, that's 42. Where's Clage? She can explain this. Who the fuck is that? Clage, the woman upstairs. Where is she? Garte. She left, the manager calls down from the balcony. Composure. Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together. Garte, what the hell are you doing here? What am I doing? My fucking establishment is under fire, he points at to the armored visitors. You know how much the windows cost? What do you mean she left? She left. Her room's cleaned out right before these assholes showed up. We should have arrested her, the lieutenant whispers, his eyes still on the armed mercenaries. Empathy. You can feel how upset he is with himself just for a second, then the fear takes over and he's back in the moment. Coordinator. Hey, Bushman, the veins on the man's neck expands as he's yelled. Your little cunt isn't going to help you out of this one. No help, no help. You're all drunk, look at yourselves. Yeah, so what? Your judgment is impaired. You'll regret this. Nah, he wipes the sweat from his brow. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier. Nepal, enough already. What is this? The woman's voice is furious. We didn't come here to fucking chat. Courtenay, interrupt me again and I will execute on the spot, Lance Corporal. The outburst is accompanied by yellowish saliva around his mouth. Ooh, distract got him talking. I don't want to shoot him. Talk about the hanged man. 58%. We did it. Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it. Who are you, Cordy? Sergeant Major Raoul Courtenay, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground. He points at the whirling in rags. Hearing, as he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armor click softly. Logic. Click, click, click. The realization comes to you like a picture puzzle coming together. His name is Raoul Courtenay. The dead man's name is Elias Courtenay. He's brothers with the deceased. Logic. No, probably foster brothers. Ellis was put into a foster home, remember? And then he bellows, for killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer, you're all sentenced to death by lead. Courtenay, I know that name. His parents left him in a fucking leaf compactor. Listen, you're Laley. Everyone says good things about him. He was a talker. By night or 41, that really happened, didn't it? He had blue eyes, didn't he, your colonel? Your colonel did not deserve to go out like that. I promise I will find his killer. Courtenay, I know that name. He sways from left to right, inspecting you. Raoul and Elias Courtenay. Look at him in the eyes. I'm sorry about your brother, Raoul. He wasn't my fucking brother. We just grew up on the same farm and got beaten to place by the same sick fuck. You were foster brothers, I know that. You don't know shit, Lance Corporal. Why don't you? He turns to the radio officer on his right. You lost him. Quick. Don't let him finish the sentence. His parents left him in a fucking leaf compactor. Who? Laley? Yes, when he was small, just an infant. We researched him. He contacted the ICP and looked at his birth records. That was in there and other things. Courtenay, they fucking put Laley in a leaf compactor and now these cunts finished the job. He waves at the gang huddled by the doors. Pain threshold. There's a real anguish in his voice. A drunken sadness suddenly engulfs him. Memories. DePaul. It's a mindfuck, Cordy. He wasn't put in a leaf compactor. They're making it up to fuck with us. She glances at him. Major, permission to open fire. We can't have that. Interfere now. He had blue eyes, didn't he, your brother? He smiles, pulling his face in a strange way. Baby blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man. It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or, I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down cloths. Listen, you're Laley. Everyone says good things about him. He was a talker. Fuck do you mean talker? We've heard testimony. People say he was charismatic, a nice guy to be around. Yeah, he liked to chat up the natives, share leaflets, squeeze a bit of kipped ass here and there. Great fucking idea that turned out to be. He points towards the yard. If Laley was here, he would spare the lot of you. Maybe shoot one for show, but me, he points to himself, I'm not a big fan of public affairs, Clay Monkey. I'll gun every one of you down for what you did. DePaul, ready to open fire, Major, at your command. Benital 41, that really happened, didn't it? Our colonel did what he had to do. It was either one cunt or 100 of them. Rude here, he points to him. In your shit pipes, right? Indecipherable mumbling. He likes to fire mortars at random coordinates, wipe out mud huts like that, when he gets bored. Laley knew how to command. He was a good commander, I see you miss him. Oh yeah, he would have commanded this fuckhell way better than I did, but that didn't happen because Hayseed Bill and Kipty the Kipt here, he points to Titus and Eugene, fucking murdered him, had him stink the village up for 2 weeks after, and you fucks did nothing, he points at you. Listen man, we told you Told us what? He staggers forward. What did you say, tattoo fuck? You die next. Right when she's kipped out. Right when the she kips out. Conclude. Your brother did not deserve to go out like that. I promise I will find his killer. Find his killer. Cop, his killers stand right there. He waves at the men behind you, shitting their pants, and you're standing in the way protecting them. They didn't. The woman holds onto her side, teeth rattling. Shush, sister, he squints at her. Blood's all gone out now, not long to go till the rattle starts. 1 down, girl, 6 to go. Big talk, but that leaf compactor won't leave his mind anytime soon. It's a small thing, but it got him off center. I guess I have to shoot him. Shoot coordinator. I've lost a bullet. A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun and your hand goes numb from the explosion. Look through the smoke rising from the barrel. Look at Courtenay. There's a hole in his cheek. Blood gushes out as he stumbles backwards, eyes filled with rage and disbelief, gurgling, muttering something unintelligible. Sight. His lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, but he can't. It's a Mexican standoff, or a, what do they call in here? Can't remember. To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of his rifle sways slowly. An Ista AR for FA7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. It will devastate you. Kim, where's Kim? Blink, think, dodge the shot. It's 52%. Blink, think. You stare down the barrel of the gun, you see Rude's mask behind it, his eye in the slit of the helmet like a camera lens focusing on you. 0.6 seconds remain. There are 6 little black dots on the tip of the thick barrel like a honeycomb. This is a knock cannon. It shoots 6 rounds in one pull of the trigger. Absolute destruction. Endurance. Is there anything we could use to protect this frail body? That gun will tear us to pieces. Visual calculus. He's drunk. Drunk fighters overcorrect. Move right, he aims further right. Get him to overshoot. Savoir faire. A full suit of armor can't be too agile. You can shift direction faster than he can. That's better. Do I try Kim? Where's Kim? Kim! Where's Kim? Where is Kim? From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude. Visual calculus. He's trying to find a straight line of sight before the rifleman can take you out. In the background, the leader staggers. It's not easy. He has 0.4 seconds to do so. He won't make it. You're on your own. Dodge the shot. 72%. Red check. Check success. You leap left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere meters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks. I cannot be killed. I have become immortal. The man tilts his head, trying to see through the clearing smoke for the next shot. Sight, watch out. To your left, DePaul is about to take a shot too at Kim. Lieutenant aims face power without tremble. He quietly utters, God, please. Visual calculus. He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. DePaul. Then, 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you. Kim. Did he hit the rifleman? Looks like he did. Blood gushes from the helmet's eye socket as Rude staggers back disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. Hand-eye coordination, an unbelievable shot from the lieutenant. The helmet looks like the face of an ancient god of war crying blood. Who screamed? Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. 2 gunshot wounds? How? Courtenay. You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you. Through all the smoke and the panic, with blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol at you, then squeezes the trigger. Okay. 3%, huh? Look him in the eye. Let it happen. Look him in the eye. The look of vengeance, framed in blood, lips shaking. This is the last thing he'll do on Earth, but he will do it. He is your end. Half-light. Here it comes. Death. I'm not going to bother with 3%. I'm just going to let it happen. You let it happen. You simply blink, then something inside your pelvis explodes, your entire lower body is on fire and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. Pain threshold. Failure. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark, a distant blur as you recede into it. Listen through the darkness and the pain. Reaction speed. The Hardy Boys are screaming, fighting, dying. Someone jumps over you. Nearby gunfire shatters glass. Gata, stop. The cop, protect the cop, he's down. Touch your lower body. Feel slick and warm with blood. The pain is too strong to know what has happened there. Even clutching to your consciousness takes everything you've got. What parts of me are missing? Most of what's down there. I don't care, fuck me. You can also feel bone where the bullet went in, something very sharp like broken teeth under your fingers. Try to open your eyes. What do I see? Sight, nothing. A persisting darkness, dancing lights of pain, distant shadows cast by them like a hellish play. Out of it, a silhouette appears, crouching over you. You hear a familiar voice filled with an urgency and fear. You're bleeding out. No one wants to do anything with me. No one wants to party with me. The wolf is at the door, Kim. He will eat the sun. Kim, I lied about not remembering who I am. I made it up. I remember everything. There's a white shadow that smells like apricots. It's always there. The wolf is at the door, Kim. He will eat the sun. Yes, keep talking. The lieutenant pushes down on your wound. Hard. Stay awake. Look at me. But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy and the sounds ever more distant, and a cold comes over you. The lieutenant too is somewhere far away, almost gone, when suddenly you sense something behind him. DePaul, a slender white shadow towering. Someone stands there raising her pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. Reaction speed. Scream immediately. He's gonna die. 58%. Kim truly trusts you. I've only got one authority. Everything I needed for this final battle I don't have. No, Kim! Boom. No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles and your eyes are full of fear. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs the gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him. You hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the sound disappears like someone pressed stop on the tape. The woman is gone. So is Kim. Then the whole world fall into total darkness. This is death.
One more door, baby. One more door.
Will I be a ghost now?
Brother, you already were a ghost. Up there, screaming along with all of them, scaring each other, haunting each other. It's the living who are ghosts. The dead are silent. They don't rattle windows or write letters in blood. The living do. Leave them behind. Rest.
When I started this game and I was role-playing this dude, it would have been good I want to die. But after all we've been through, no, let me back into the fight.
There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
Hearing, there is a radio in the distance, a radio of the world, playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call.
The engine of a Cuprous Kinema.
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine. Can't you see? He never stops. He only gets worse.
Settle down. Conceptualization. Life gets hard, but we go on. Well, You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple from the pain. Kim. Sunrise, Parabellum, the lieutenant says. He's in the middle of a freshly cleaned room with the fan above his head like a halo. His face is covered in bruises. Ouch. It's not ouch time yet. You just got Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off. Dramamine. Then it's not that bad. Neither surgical nor organ damage bad, but still under the counter bad. The room. It's clean. Mr. Garthe cleaned it. It took him an entire day. How long have I been out? 2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse and drink water. What did you say? Sunrise? Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying. Isn't that written on your... My gun, it's engraved on it. It served you well. Is it war today? He looks out the window. The gates of the harbour are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say. I think we may have held it off for now. He unzips his bomber jacket. Barely. A pity. Pity? I seriously want this social order to collapse now. This is the end and I am its trumpeter Kim. The quicker we get it done, the better. Pity all the whores and traders haven't been washed away. It's like I suffer, cough, but for what? You misunderstand me. I meant that in a disco way. Nothing. I take it back. This is the end and I am its trumpeter Kim. The quicker we get it done, the better. Uh-huh, he nods. I see the Dramamine is working. What happened? What happened? You shot the major in the face. A firefight ensued. Is he dead? Yes. As a retaliation, their rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged. I dodged. He nods. Then I shot and wounded him while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Glenn did not survive. There is a pause. Empathy. This is not the first person to die in his place. He goes on. Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives, so do Alain, the musician. I forget his name. Eugene? Yes, he is still alive too. Nod. You were bleeding out. You said something, I don't know what, he thinks, and you warned me. I was able to disarm Officer DePaul before she got the jump on me. I killed her. The lieutenant takes a cigarette from his coat pocket and lights it. A bitter smell fills the room. And that's what happened. I thought you only smoked one a day. This is the one. And they're all dead, all three of the contractors? He nods. DePaul was the last to die. Everett, as their bodies returned to Krenel for a funeral, the company is yet to retaliate. Why? Because we deterred them, or Joyce did. Maybe the harbour, in full lockdown, is too costly a target. Or maybe, he breathes in the fumes thinking, maybe they're simply taking their time and will attack soon. I do not know. How many casualties? On the Union side, total. 4. Glenn, Theo, Angus, the fat one, he took a lot of bullets. There's a pause. And Elizabeth too. Elizabeth Beaufort was her name, the gardener. She did not make it? No, she bled out before Everett's surgeon could help her. Everett sent his personal doctor, but, he shakes his head, a costly loss for the Union. She was being trained for leadership. If I would have presented the theory better to their leader... Yeah. Don't damage my morale, game. She never had the chance. She should not have been there in the first place. There was no way to convince them. And that's all, he nods. An absolute disaster. It's a total shit show, Kim. Not that bad, all things considering. I don't see how it could have gone any better. A total shit show, Kim. Yes, officer, he says calmly. 7 people are dead. It's not a success. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The hornets did not get into the beehive. He rubs his swollen chin. The worst scenario has not materialized yet. And, he smiles, we are still alive, both of us. Rhetoric. He did not expect you both to survive once you step between those two armies. Endurance. His smoking, his hunchback, you have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes. How bad am I hurt? Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadricep, that's your thigh. The outer side, thankfully, no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome. Can I walk? We will see. Savoir-faire. You won't be able to dance much, that's for sure. You should be able to live with limping around, though. Are you hurt? Not very, he rubs his chin. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with the butt of her gun. I try not to move too much. Things would have been worse if you didn't warn me. There's a pause. Thank you. I did not see her coming. Stupid of me. Has anyone from my station been to see me? No. They don't care about me at all. Good, I don't need them. Really? Isn't that strange? Really? I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they sent officers to join you on the site. Okay. I'm sure they're worried about you. Rhetoric. No, they would be here if they were truly worried. There's the two people downstairs. If they're so worried about me, where are they? I don't know. Drama. He may have some idea, but he's not going to get into it with you. If not my station, then who treated me? I did. Thank you. No need. Okay. Get up, motherfucker. Go on, get up. Get on up. Get on up. Easy now. The lieutenant turns double again before your eyes, an orange hue of pain. Savoir faire. Your balance is way off. You feel like you're about to fall over on that thing. How are you? My disco days are done. I feel fantastic. Let's rock. Who cares? Who cares about me? It doesn't matter. I'm very bad, Kim. I feel fantastic. Let's rock. He nods. What happens now, Kim? I honestly don't know. You don't know? But I don't know either. We can't talk to Everett. The harbour is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. Joyce has left too, thanks to our meddling. You don't think it was a good idea? I don't know what to think. It might not have been a bad idea. There is a pin somewhere in the machine. Something is keeping Crennel from sending in a death squad. He looks out the window. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her end. Either way, Ruby's gone and Clage too. We really should have arrested her, you know. Wait, you've checked? She's really... Yata confirms she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal showing up. Who did it then, Kim? Who killed the hanged man? I don't know. I think your incredibly dangerous theory about you being the killer was incorrect, however. There is not one piece of evidence to support it. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect. His voice is calm, matter-of-factly. This is because I'm La Puta Madre's peon, isn't it? The fucking Maybells, Kim. The flowers. There's still a 28% possibility the shot came from the distance. There are all these old bunkers and weapon caches. Revolutionary era. It's simple. We have to locate communism. Communism killed him. You know what I think about solving crimes? This is because I'm La Puta Madre's peon, isn't it? Don't be narcissistic. Half the cops in Rivershore West are his peons. Even if you are, it is not a decisive factor in this case. Logic. That does make some sense. The fucking Maybells, Kim. The flowers. What? Yank it out and show the dried flower while it falls to pieces. This one, remember? Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to keep everything. He's wrong. No, Kim, every piece of garbage in this city is connected to the case. Okay, he concedes, clearly not meeting it. There's still a 28% possibility the shot came from a distance. We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ, a light nod through some pain. I agree with this. What else? There are all these old bunkers and weapon caches. Revolutionary era. We could find thousands more if we wanted to. All of Rover is full of them. It's simple. We have to locate communism. Communism killed him. I'm afraid we may not be able to locate communism, detective, on account of it being dead. Communism making a massive comeback, Kim. Ideology does not have anything to do with the murder investigation at hand. I'm sorry, it does not. You know what I think about solving crimes? He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead. No, it doesn't. I broke it. Solving crimes is almost impossible. It can feel that way sometimes, yes. That concussion must be making him dizzy. You're not ready to give up, are you? No, there's a short pause. Are you ready to limp? I'm ready. Good, there's a pause. Where do you want to limp? Shivers. A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminium box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread of the roof upstairs, taut, plucked like a string by the gust. Let's just aimlessly wander until a clue presents itself. I don't know. We should check Miss Orange Disco Dancer's room upstairs. Why not? He extinguishes the cigarette on the sole of his boot. Continue. Inspect the window. Another look at the window, perhaps. The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better. Wow. Okay. Well, we've got a point which I can't put onto physical instrument. which I would need to unlock the ice cream maker. What can I do though then? What can I do? I can't. How? There's some way of upping it. I know. Well, clothes don't do it. If I knew what any of these were going to do, I could do it. One more door. Do one more door. One more door. Okay. The bed's a little nicer now. You could get no time to rest. Fan stands still. Don't really care. UD replaced glass shining in the morning light. You hear traffic outside, back in the world again. You see gleaming white enamel, no bottles inside. Oh, where's all my empty bottles? Look, the door is open. You can walk right into Kim's room. Is that the door there? Bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of your face in the mirror, such as it is a regular clean-shaven police officer. Why would I go into Kim's room? Maybe Kim did it. I've never considered that, not even once. This stereo player has been reunited with its right speaker. Going into Kim's room. I can't. Here we go. The alarm is set for 6:50 AM. Medicinal supplies on the cupboard, mercurochrome, a scalpel, antibiotics. You saved me, Kim. You saved me. Half-finished paperwork. These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork. Half-finished, you make out notes on this and other recent cases. I had got to open the door to your room. He closes the note. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night. Thank you for keeping this thing alive a little longer. Point to yourself. I'm such a burden, I should just fuck off. I saw apocalyptic visions of the darkness behind darkness behind darkness. I thought I was dead for a moment. I've got to do this one. Behind darkness, I get it. Let's go. We get out this way? We cannot. Alright, we get back upstairs now. Might actually do a quick save. Oh, hello. Ouch, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Alright, so no running is what you're telling me. Looks like she's left something on the table. Yeah, what? Large note. Next to a stack of bills, you see a note, a few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs. A gift? The lieutenant turns to the staircase suspiciously, looking for any signs of another presence in the shadows above. What could this gift be? I'm not drawing my gun yet, but I don't like gifts. Hand-eye coordination. He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively towards his holster as he studies the note. Half-light. Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay? She seems she left in a hurry. It's hardly surprising. Medicine cabinet is empty, not even a toothbrush. Pity. I was kind of hoping the gift would be in here. I've always took you for more of a drunk than a chemical abuser, Lieutenant Yefretor, he says as though it's self-evident. Should we go? She really cleaned this out. The lieutenant nods. She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing. Come on, let's go up the stairs. Come on. Come on, Harry. Wait a minute, I probably don't need the gun on anymore. Let's go back to that. Does anything else give me this is all just food and whatnot. Anything else give me some kind of bonus? This Inland Empire, but am I losing 2 authority? Do I really want to lose 2 authority? Don't know that I do. We'll just go back to our old gear like that. A red thread made of nylon. It leads out of the room and onto the roof. Wow. Visual calculus. You see the same 2 neon lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall. This is ballistics. She left the trajectory for us. The lieutenant tests the thread with his finger. Drawn taut, it rebounds instantly. A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside. A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, double B prime, and B triple prime. Where does the thread lead? It suggests the bullets came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles from a point beyond the roof, B. The island in the bay. Is she trying to tell us the shot came from the islet? How did she know how to do this? He nods. Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna, this is where the thread seems to point. How did she know how to do this? She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass. Visual calculus. She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof staring at the glass. It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her? This is her way of saying she's sorry. I find that hard to believe, but at this point, what difference does it make? This is also the only point of origin we haven't ruled out yet. So it is. For a second, he seems tired. You seem unenthusiastic. Maybe we need to go to the island. Yeah, that's not going to work. There must be something else we've missed. Maybe we need to go to the island. The wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance across the water. Kim, let's go to the fucking island. I'm going to the island. Are you in? Actually, yeah, let's not go to the island. Let's go to the fucking island. Okay, let's go to the fucking island. He takes a second to gather himself, then says, how do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she's gone. Lillian, the net picker, she's tarring her boat. Ah, yes, of course, the village. Let's go. This is why even though I was trying to get to that island for fucking minutes, if not hours, I could never have gotten there. Thank you, game. Thank you. It could be a boat in the fishing village. Ask there. I've got another skill point. I still can't put it on physical instrument. What else? Have we got any other white checks left? Tommy. Formidable. Rhetoric. Shivers. Physical instrument. Well, I'm screwed here. I can't do physical instrument. There's a lot of physical instruments. What else could max up my physical instrument total, or number maximum I could do? The thread is tied to the antenna. Have a look at this door one last time. Still can't do anything. Okay. I wonder if there's anything I can buy that ups my physical instrument, like a clothing item or something. Or whether it's just thoughts that do upgrade. And I don't know. I'd have to actually do every thought to be able to figure it out. That's crazy. That's absolute madness. Garter, can I do karaoke again? No?
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
He looks you over. I did, thank you. Big improvement. You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire. I'll give credit where credit is due, that, sir. It was a nice shot. I was watching until you hit him, crawled inside then. Bullets started flying anyway. He clears his throat. I wish you a quick recovery. Also, he raises his finger. You and your partner are staying here free now. The establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not, he adds. Just felt I need to specify that. Where did everyone go? Oh, he looks around at the empty place. People don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business. What happened to the man with the sunglasses? He shakes his head. I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad. Okay, so I have to mention, when it happened, you were right out there on the balcony. Yeah, I was, yeah, he nods, trying to remain aloof. That's because I'm a badass. You say it as if two different words like that. It sounds like there's something wrong with your ass. Ah, that's because I'm a bad ass. If you say it as two different words like that. Yeah, well, he scoffs. Fuck you too then. You have any more questions or stylistic pronunciation advice? He's not too offended. The experience has changed something in him. Alright, thanks. Have we got any other things? No. Goodbye. Goodbye, yay. Oh, it's this dude again. I forgot about him. Well, hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous. Here he is again. The smoker on the balcony, right here in the willing ranks. Hi. Hi. So what brings you here? Hello, Samson. How have you been? How's your day going? What are you doing here? Admiring the atmosphere, he smiles. What about you, officer? I live here. My room is right upstairs. I'm here to drink myself into oblivion. I'm here to kick some ass and solve the case I'm working on. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just go wherever life... I don't know what I'm doing here. I just go wherever life takes me. Maybe you should figure it out, detective. Tell me again about that muscular type who came to investigate the crime. Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building asking questions. What did you tell him? Nothing. That I didn't see anything. And he believed you? Why shouldn't he? Did you tell him about your friend? He takes another drag of his cigarette before knitting his brows. What friend? Your Sunday friend, the witness. No, I don't think it came up. What did he look like? Muscular, handsome, he shrugs nonchalantly. Strong, like one of those military types. Was he alone? Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece. His earpiece? Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear. What was he saying? Just reporting back whatever I was telling him. Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits? Oh, let me think. He turns his eyes upwards in recollection. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Orangeasy. He closes his eyes. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Orangeasy. Thanks for the information. Sure, anything else on your mind? His lazy eyes stroll over your face. I met your Sunday friend. You did. A small smile adorned his face. And how did you like him? You were right, he was magical, magically bureaucratic. I didn't like him as much as I like you. I didn't. He's a government official. I don't trust governments. You were right, he was magical, magically bureaucratic. I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people. Who is he? A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He smiles, and his smile seems melancholic. He can always return. Return where? To his opportunities in Occident sur la clé. Still, he breathes in and keeps his lung filled for a moment before letting it out. His coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know. He stares at the bar. What are you two? Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time. What does it mean, a Sunday friend? He sighs. That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess. Is that even a friend? It is, on Sundays. He smiles. Why was he staying at your place in the middle of night? He has keys and he likes the view. He waves gently with his cigarette-holding hand. To the sea, I mean. I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you. He hums. What about me, gendarme? Well, fuck it. Let's try it. Hey, made it. Composure. Could he be a member of the homosexual underground? Physical instrument. Yes, this man is definitely one of the homos. I've seen them homos with my own eyes. Electrochemistry. This sexual thing seems interesting. Ask around. Become involved. Encyclopedia. Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of a cult with members here. You made it up. I'm not bringing it up. Let it go. He hums. Honeyed. Okay. Done with that guy. Done with him. Let's go to the question mark. Where am I going? The village. Maybe we'll have a quick look to see if the okay. Un jour, je serai de retour près de toi. One day I will come and return close to you. Oh, there we go. That's a much better way of saying. One day I will return to your side. The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. This was Cindy the Skull. Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece. Lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger. Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday. I smell heavy fuel oil. And blood. Some of it's even yours. Interfacing. Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable? Step back, Lieutenant. Set the graffito on fire with a lit cigarette. Beautiful. The fuel oil catches fire immediately with a low hiss, a bright orange flash across the surface of the lettering. Rain turns to vapor above the burning message, mingling with the black smoke. You've been policed, Martinez. God, I'm on my way. Say nothing, stare grimly. Disco Elysium. Lol, title drop. Lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters. Empathy. The flames warmed him too, not at all in a bad way. Let's go to that island. Slowly the flames subside, the fuel burning out, the air still smells of mazout and springtime. Dang. Dang, that disco, baby. That disco. Wait, why am I coming in here? Oh, the thing. The thing. This thing. Still cannot open it. I thought I would. So I'm screwed. I can't do this because I can't put any more points in physical instrument. Without being able to put points in, I can't level it up. I can't open it. I can't have another attempt. That's a little bit weird. What it says on the can. Wait, I need to find out if I'm the peon of La Puta Madre. Precinct 57, we've been attacked. I repeat, Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi, and something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker. Hello? No reply, only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air. It's been this way for a while now, the Lieutenant shrugs. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversations and jamming outward communications to protect themselves from Krenel. It only happens when someone mentions the attack, the rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened, that is, if we don't want us cut off the grid completely. Isn't that dangerous? No more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope. He glances over his shoulder. I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The streets seem safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer. For now. He flicks off the radio. Silence. You can try calling again, just don't mention the tribunal, and remember, they're listening in. They're shutting you up, silencing you, don't fucking drop your guard. Hearing, everything sounds okay, no drumbeat of total war yet, if anything, everything sounds too okay. Pick up the radio again, please connect me to the 41st again. 10-4, come in officer, over. I'm happy to report I found my badge, Jules. 10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there's no need to issue a new one for you then, over. Feels good to get that off your chest, right? Celebration with beer. I have successfully located my 9mm Villiers pistol. It's on me now and I won't lose it again. 10-4, sir, roger that, and very glad to hear it. I will make relevant changes to the report. Jules, I've just heard that some people think of me as La Puta Madre's peon. Do you think that I'm corrupted? 10-4, sir. There's a pause as he seems to mull it over behind his enormous radio microphone. Well, there's been some talk, sir, he finally says reluctantly. Some talk? What does it even mean there's been some talk? Do they think I'm corrupt or not? Does it mean because people know that I'm a dirty cop? Because I am. I'm the dirtiest, most dangerous cop in Revachol. My reputation precedes me. I want you to know that I would never ever do anything like that. I'm not taking bribes, Jules. Some talk? What does that even mean there's been some talk? Do they think I'm corrupt or not? I only meant that there's been some talk in the station, that's all. But there's always some talk in the station. You know how officers in Jamrock are. Then again, some of us are truly on the take. It's unfortunate, over. Okay, so that answers that. Not really. If you dare. So that's just a complete. I'm a 10 out of 10 sorry cop, 10 out of 10 apocalypse cop, 6 out of 10 superstar cop, 5 out of 10 boring cop, 21%, 21 fascist, communist, 1 fascist, 4 ultra liberal, 10 moralist. Good cop, bad cop 25, honor 2. I have killed 4 people. I have solved 216 cases, and I've been 18 years in the service. It does feel like 18 years, yes. To the village! Guess we're just gonna have to give up on the nightclub. Can't upgrade our physical specimen or whatever you want to call it. I'm sure. I could have sworn that you could put a point in here. I don't have any points, do I? And then that would upgrade all of them. I feel like I did that for one of these way back when. It does. There is a plus sign there. Oh well, it's probably too late to get any more skill points as well. Wait, I have 3 skill points? Oh, so that answers that. I can't upgrade anything here. So annoying. Skill cap reached. How do I raise the skill cap? I go to the shop here maybe. Is there... just left the shop. I need to go look at the shop. What are these fucking traps now saying? Trap, oh poor things. Okay. So that's not moving on. I guess I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I'm gonna go back to this shop, see if there's anything I can buy with my 19 bucks. It will raise the skill cap. Okay, what have we got here? Always carry it with you. Headless, okay. Okay, there's nothing else to buy there. Nothing, I've already bought a boombox. 700 for a street light? Okay, I've never seen 700. Where would you get 700 from? +1 physical instrument. Again, -2. -2, huh? The head is not included. I got his t-shirt anyway. Oh, I've got this on. I want that one better than... This is a +0, even though it gives you a +1. So, what you're telling me... What was this? Oh, so that's the street light. There's nothing I can buy that will,
This is why I don't get involved in local politics.
You're calling this politics?
In its purest form. Now, what can I do for you?
Oh, I see. I could sell everything and I'd probably, I could probably sell everything I have. Who knows? That wouldn't get me to 700 though, I guess. Wait, no, wait a minute.
Hello. Let me know if...
Oh no, he only buys, doesn't sell. Okay. What's this? What's this? Why is that lit up? Would there be anything in the freighter? I guess we have to go look. We have to go look just to satisfy ourselves. We've done everything we can to try and raise our skill cap on physical instrument, which is the thing that's stopping us from doing at least like 5 things. Ah, this guy's gone. Fuck off, you racist prick. Get out of here. Oh, that's to sell my, my tear. Insert my bottles. Get 80 cents. Fuck yes, we're very close to buying a $700 light globe now. +1 morale, so that's all good. Let's see if any of the drugs allow skill caps. Plus physique. Plus physique, plus physique. I mean, it doesn't unlock the white check though. So alright, we've tried everything. We've satisfied ourselves that there's nothing there. I want to talk to this nerd. Come on, why are you going so slowly? I know I'm not meant to run, but fuck it. Danger comes with the Boyadero lifestyle, right? He shrugs. There are types of danger. The one I'm usually concerned with is lung cancer or getting mauled by wildlife, not bullets. It calls back to an older era when this was a commonplace, though. You have a true Boyadero heart. Right, so where is everyone? Hide and gather in themselves. The harbour's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out for the time being. You can't help me get inside? No, man, not today. Today is war. He says it matter-of-factly, like it's no big deal. What's going to happen next? Time will tell, he shrugs. I'll tell Everett you dropped by. I'm sure he'll be glad. He gives you a small wink. What will you be doing now? I'll be okay here doing lookout. He surveys the red flags straight from the harbour gates. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red, I am. Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any other insane killers turn up. Then I'll run and live. I'm sure. Try not to get shot, eh? I'm sure I'll be luckier than you, friend. He's grinned as wide as the desert. I wasn't lucky. No, it wasn't luck. I put myself in that position. Is this guy gone? This guy's gone. We can now get to this box. What was in there? Fucking $1.20. $1.20 total. That box has been there for ages and we can only now get to it. And that's my fucking reward? You're supposed to be my big reward? Alright, to the village then. We've done all we can. We've done it all. We've done it all. All we can, all we want to. Da 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 dee. Oh? Have we just missed this, or is it new? Wow, that's a long way around. Definitely searched this area before. Did I just miss that? I guess I did. And then Kim went the other way. Oh, give me the pants. To the Kingdom of Conscience. +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. What does that mean? What is Kingdom of Conscience? Tailored trousers in light brown, moderate in every respect. They're absolutely unremarkable. In other words, perfect. +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. And then we've also got +1 to Mavlovian socioeconomics. Where did they... Are they anything anywhere? Or is it just... Does it give me anything? Anywhere? Question mark? Don't think so. Go back to my other shit. Probably missing out on something with not putting that on, but hey, who the cares? Who the fuck cares? I don't get it. I don't understand. Why is this bucket? No. Why is Gamora?
You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
I got shot. You're not limping, you're you. I got shot in the foot. It was pretty badass. You would have liked it. I'm a cop. I don't merely exist in this world. I live in the between life and death. Some people hurt me. I wanted to talk to you about something else, your boat. I'm a cop. I don't merely exist in this world. I live in the between life and
Everyone
death.
does that in a way. You don't have to get shot for that.
She waves her hand
What
dismissively.
happened to you anyway? We heard gunshots from the town. They were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guilaine. It's nothing to be worried about.
You didn't only get shot. I dodged the second shot. I can also get not shot. You should see the other guys, 2 dead, 1 in the hospital. I dodged the second
Well,
shot.
good for you.
She smiles. You should see the other guys, 2 dead, 1 in the
So
hospital.
you're a killer. That's good, I guess. I guess. Better than being dead.
She nods solemnly. Scoff in a masculine manner. She just looks at you, her tea-length skirt flapping in the wind. I have a question for you.
Of course.
We need to get to that island. That won't be a problem. It's wind still, and the tire just dried. She points to her skiff next to the jetty. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead. My god, I can't do that accent, can I? I'm gonna have to stop. Can we borrow your boat? If you promise to bring it back and no scrape in the hull, I just got it nice and yellow. And no drinking on the boat, her eyes narrow, and no joyriding either. Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two, official police business. Aye, she nods, nod along attentively. What if I want to rock? See, that makes me not want to lend you my skiff. On a boat, rocking leads to capsizing. That there is an absolute 100% rock-free skiff. You got that? 2 days of sunshine. I just got a bacterial infection. I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that with ether, will you? Don't get too many ICM men around here. Be sad to lose the first one. That's cool. You boasting your bacterial infection like that. What's on that island? Nothing. Just ruins. Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war, before the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steer clear of it. Hasn't been there herself. Who has then? You said you haven't been there yourself. Who has then, if not you? My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know, my mother told me. Encyclopedia. This must have been one of the many fortifications that was used in the dying days of the revolution against coalition forces before they took this city. She looks around. The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such. Which kids? The twins. She points to the 2 kids playing on the concrete yard. God forbid they bring the girl along with some rickety barge. Can we maybe ask your twins about the place before we go? Would that be alright? Be my guest. She looks at the boys. They have a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do. Is there anything I should know about getting there? Well, most of it's sunken underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there. Aye, aye, Captain. Thank you. We'll use your skiff to get there then. She nods. Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? I just filled her up, but it's a small tank. Okay, be seeing you. Oh, one more door is finished. I am going to leave it there for a couple of seconds. Not going away. I'm just going on intermission. It's been over an hour. Need to refill my water bottle. Need to turn some lights on and all of that jazz. Be right back. Alright, no rest for the wicked, not even the extremely wicked, as Douglas Adams once pointed out. There's no way to open the supply depot door. Accept it. You cannot open all the doors. You have to integrate this into your character. Some doors will forever remain closed. Even if every single other door will open at one time or another, maybe to a key or maybe to some sort of tool meant for opening doors, but this one will never accede to such commands. A realization crucial to personal growth. Crucial. -1 half-light, no fear. All psyche white checks unlocked. Which unfortunately helps us not at all. Because psyche is this level and we want this one. Oh, it was these anyway. So what got unlocked? Formula Om again. What I would really like was a physical instrument one unlocked. Why is this lit up? We don't know. No one knows. So, we can ask ourselves, learning cap for Shivers rates is 6. That one we want to, we can actually start another one if we want to. Rigorous self-critique. What are these? Which of these might sound like the Insulindian miracle? Where'd that one come from? The founding of Insulindian. Finger pistols. I wish I knew. You know what? I am going to look it up. We're so close to the end. I'd love to be able to do it. Is there a, Disco Elysium, raise, cap, physical instrument. Alright, so there's this one here that I haven't found. Alright, okay, that's it. So, there's nothing I can do. We must continue. Let's go talk to the twins. Let's get on the boat, go to the island, see what's going on over there. Okay. Is Lily your sister? Yes, yes, yes. That's it? You're being laconic about it? Okay. Yes. Okay, kids, you've been to that island, right? On that island, the one who's busy kicking his stone points to the bay. Yes, that one. I need to know what's there. That's, nothing. The boy pauses to think with his finger in his mouth. It's just a sea fort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great. And the other one butts in. We make a fire. We make a fire. The brother nods. Gather the sticks for the fire and bullets, or not real bullets, empty bullets. Logic. Bullet shells? There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important. Wait, you mean shells? I don't know what those are. What then? There are lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out. Your nerve-ending sting from the mention of a guy. Rhetoric. They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off. Someone lives on the island? No, the boy answers, shaking his head vehemently. His brother looks at him and then at you. Yes, he says. Lieutenant raises his eyebrows and whips out his notebook. Let's go with yes. Why is he the fire guy? Because the boy pauses to think. Because he asked to put the fire out, the other explains. Why does he ask you to put the fire out? I don't know. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes, the other one adds laconically, standing with his hands glued to his sides like a little tin soldier. Because he doesn't want to be found. Smoke traces. You mentioned something about lights. I starts one of them. It's hard to tell which one now. I don't know. Did you mean there are electrical lights? He points to the street light. Yes, the boy looks at his toes. Is there anything else you can tell me about this guy? Age? Does he live there? No, he doesn't live there, I don't think. No, he lives there, the other nods. He's been there twice, 2 times. Huh, the first one pauses to think, then comes to some kind of conclusion. He doesn't live there, he isn't there sometimes. Anything else? What did this guy look like? I don't know, they say almost in unison. How come? We ran, he just yelled we shouldn't be there. Your father used to go to that island too, didn't he? Our father killed himself. Don't say that, he didn't. His brother punches him. The boy's eyes well up like he's about to start crying. Your father did not kill himself. I don't know. The boy who made the claim finds himself unsure of it. He looks around. The other watches him, brows knitted. It doesn't even have anything to do with this, you. Father isn't the fire guy. The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense. Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me about the island? There's the boy says, rubbing his eyes. It's clear that he has no intention of finishing the sentence. Lights, fire guy, the lieutenant looks up to you. We should check up on that island. Nice, okay. Shit moves on. 77. A good year, that. What's in here? Nothing. I remember it well. Where's her boat? This her boat? Looks like this is the boat. A skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Inland Empire. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now? So, have you made all the necessary preparation, closed all your accounts? Well, I can't increase my physical things, so I can't get the, I can't get rid of the... I guess I could evict her. We could always go back and try and evict her. That's the other way I could get rid of her. I said I wouldn't, but yeah, maybe I'll have to do that because I can't physical instrument myself up at all, he said, butchering the English language. Let's go. Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this. You take the engine, Kim. I'll hold the boombox. What? What? How else do we blast Sad FM on our way to the island? Fine, he gives you a resigned shrug. Let's blast Sad FM then. Encyclopedia. Sad FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs. You seem to know its frequency by heart. Get in and ride to the island. Yeah. Is that the boombox or is that the... That is the boombox. Sorry, SL. Couldn't get you your nightclub. Remember, Kim, from the south. Here it is. The island. Possibly our last point of call. Possibly we're still in the tutorial. It's hard to tell with this game. Go Inferno? Boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off, and then there's silence. Hearing, in the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance. Shivers. There is very little wind here today. The ghost is standing still. You look at your arms, then the cliffs above you. Let's go, he whispers. We have arrived at the island. Boom. Rusted chain trails off into the ocean. The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to a supply depot on the coast. Point to it. This leads to the depot in Land's End. Lieutenant looks at the mechanism overhead. Ah yes, so it seems. What do you think it was used for? For bringing munitions to the island maybe, and supplies. You could also lock the bay when you raise the chain. As a defensive measure, locking off that side of the bay. Lock it from whom? From enemies. He looks up ahead. Enemies of the commune of Revachol. This sea fort was a revolutionary fortification, I believe. I mean, this means I sorta got into the depot door? Technically, no, it doesn't. He's right. Fuck you, interfacing. Fuck you, Kim. A makeshift bridge. The bombs were powerful enough to break the foundation. Let's see. Let's zoom out a bit. Anything down here to look at? Doesn't look like it. No. Well, we can go to here. We can. These tires are falling apart. They're at least 50 years old. Can't get over there. Go to the island. Alright, over here then. And fuel's leaked out of the barrel, black viscous. There's a lingering trace of mazout in the air. Attention, inflammable. Which means it can be inflamed. Hearing, the dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings touch the still surface of the sea. What is that flutter? Hearing, the flock of quail departs, now more than 100 meters away, 102, 105, underneath the flutter. On the islet, there's almost no wind, but just the light movement of air through the reeds, bulrushes swaying on the waterline, long dried leaves chafing against each other. Conceptualization, like a silent orchestra tuning at the beginning of some major work. Shivers, of great importance to the few who attend. To the west, a silent hiss, sea air moving through the needles of a pine tree. To the east, the faraway roar of the city, distant like today's dream. Before it, the sound of sand, the low tide filtered through its grains, a bird tending to its feathers. Ahead? A low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box, through its ancient slits and cracks, resonating hollow, a big building. Beyond that, further north, air flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cossets flowers on a meadow, absolute silence. Reeds motionless, bulrushes motionless. Below the silence, a jitter, a sound impatient to happen, but not yet in this world. Kim? Yes? It's pretty silent on this island. It is. Is that why we're stopping? Sorry, let's move. Pretty quiet, man. Warm air from inside of the building. It's warmer there than out here. This barrel says ICM. You see a star with little specks in it. ICM? This feels familiar somehow. Kim, what is ICM? RCM. Kim, what is ICM? Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army, the black and white army of the revolution. Sounds an awful lot like RCM. It sounds like RCM, Revolutionary Citizens Militia. It does. Why? The RCM may descend from the ACM. May? It's impossible to say. He looks towards the darkened doorway. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revolution West was mostly workers and criminals. Nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex. Rhetoric. Endurance. It's gonna be hard to say them. Carrying around all that weight on the busted crutch is making you pant. What I'm hearing is we descended from the glorious Revolutionary Army. It's a little embarrassing in 51 though. Maybe we need a rebrand. ICM sounds like ICP, very close to the International Collaboration Police. Nice and normal that way. Just catch your breath. A little embarrassing in 51 though. No one remembers the ICM. The connotation is less important each year. He bows to inspect the barrel. A white star. Point to the star on the label. No, he looks at it. An upside down star. With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune. Are those specks stars too? No, that's the uninhabited archipelago. A DeLorean era symbol of Insulinde known as the face in the sea. Looks old. What is it still doing here? After he thinks 44 years, that's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Gefreito. One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, guns, fuel. Interesting. Alright, let's stay outside for the time being. See what this is. No way to get up there. The stairs are gone. Can't move any further that way, so I get... Be careful not to fall. The cliff face looks steep. Why, thank you. Why, thank you for letting me know. Where are we going now? Holy shit. Okay, that's first then. This was once an armament rest. Careful, these stairs have collapsed. Twin cannons were attached here, medium distance, large caliber. Oh, so it did say be careful, so let's not do that then. Let's not immediately try and commit suicide. Books, mostly fantastic and historical. Fiction. Fantastique. Dishes stained with sauce and fire, a survivor's kitchen. Let's do all these first, and then we'll look at all the other things. You see candles planted on a broken range finder. A moth-bitten bedsheet keeps the wind out. This great blast door must weigh over 10 tons. Rust peels off it. Okay, well let's look at this first. Money! And morale. And more morale. That does not bode well, does it? What's this? Oh, hand-eye coordination. Empathy, composure. We'll look at all that in a minute. Reading materials. Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized. Sift through them. Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures. Encyclopedia. Popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists T and T Harpen, husband and wife, widely read by people from all walks of life. Who doesn't like nature? Who doesn't want to survive? Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized story, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp, light erotica, and international thriller about circuit benders. Someone's made themselves a home, the lieutenant inspects a softcover. 92%. Does anything stand out as unusual? Conceptualization. Oh yes, under the bed there is a rather extensive collection of critical theory, that is, dour, life non-affirming left-wing literature published by small imprints such as Abattoir Firm and Ouissa. It's not exactly light reading. Look him, powerful communist theory, rigorous and truthful. Look him, deranged commie ranting. Look him, downbeat dribble for people who can't get shit done. Look him, a book, left wing. I have no comments, do you? Let's go. I'm apparently communist cop, so let's go. Wysia, he enunciates the word diligently. I agree. Humanitarian sciences. It stands out. Not a lot of critical theory around River Shore West. Rhetoric. Your incendiary remark has failed to provoke him. Wasn't there some in the communist student's room? A student in the apartment building seemed to have some as well. Well, yes, that one student did. The little books seem inconsequential next to the big pile of frivolous entertainment covering them. Critical theory books. What do you think this means? Whoever has lived here, they have some education and a certain set of interests. Interesting. That's the same thing. Look at the bed. There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner resting on piles of soft-cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out karakul blanket. Someone has been squatting here. The lieutenant inspects the bed. The linen is fresh, recently washed. How recently? Pain threshold. You force the rest of the sentence out through the pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak. You know, officer, he looks at you with a touch of concern. You can rest here if you're feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead. Rest in the flak tower. Okay, so, well, fuck it. Let's do it. You face the concrete wall. There's less light there in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there, curl up with your knees close to your chest. The blanket feels cold. The entire room does, concrete and cold. Minutes pass, half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close until you feel yourself standing up in the darkness right next to the mattress. Slowly the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening. That's definitely some blackness. Go on, get up, you lazy bones. Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bacon. Have I lost Kim? Oh, I see what's going on. This is a dream. The lieutenant is no longer here. Go outside to the beach. Wait, hang on. Just save before I fall down these stairs. So I can't go down the stairs anyway. What if I want to go out to the other door? Telling me I can't. Door is still here closed. Feels strange somehow. You can't get in. I'm in a dream. I don't know how to get outside to the beach. Where did I come in? What? This is weird. Be another spot to, do I go outside to the beach then? Can't see. Oh, I can do this. I didn't realise. There we go. Nice. What's going on? Oh, apparently not the way, huh? Go down to the chain, there's something there. What chain? What are you talking about, game? Put it there. The chain. Walk into the water, now. You see her footprints on the water. Dude. Further. Uh-oh. Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship bag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry. Encyclopedia. Off to advise the Queen of Shest, most likely. This is the holy suzerain of Mundi and Isulindi. Definitely not your wife. You need to talk to her. Think of the historical knowledge you could glean. Logic. I don't know, man. What is the holy suzerain doing here? Something seems off. Hey. Something is off. Where are you going? What's in the bag? Can you stay for a moment? Something is off.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
She stops mid-sentence, glances to her right, then looks at her bag. She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions. You don't have time to tend to my emotions? She sighs and looks over her shoulder. Where are you going?
I'm going to Rover. To live there. In Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
Hey. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have bothered you.
I mean, no. But I am in a hurry.
Looks over her shoulder again. What's in the bag?
My scepter. My globe cruciger. A spare silk gown. A toothbrush. Travel documents. The crown of immortality.
Crown of immortality? Aren't you already wearing one? He corrects the wreath on her forehead.
This is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light, mana and raw palladium. It was passed on to me by the rulers of late antiquity.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say, then over her shoulder. Electrochemistry. Silence. Her nuptial gown flows in the wind, wraps around her holy body.
Anyway.
Your skin is holy and soft.
It's just regular skin. I'm not as beautiful as you always thought I was. Let's not get into...
Yes, let's not. I'm sorry I said that. She puts no effort into making it sound as if it's actually okay. Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Rover. Really.
She shakes her head sadly. She looks at you plaintively.
We don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us, our love, our unborn daughters. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Rover Shoal and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is. Savoir faire. Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try it now. I know you still love me, no. But that's not a very good way for things to be. It's not, but she looks at her feet. Little golden sandals cover her toes. But what? Tell me there's something good. I don't know why I said but. There is no but. That's it? That's it, yes. She looks up from her toes. We've talked about it 1,000,000 times. You will get over it just like I did. People do. Things will get good for you again. Where? In hell? Good for me where? In fucking hell? I'm not getting over it at all. You're right. I don't remember who you are anymore. Ha ha. Maybe I think I've reached the end of the investigation. Good for me where? In fucking hell? Oh yes, she'll come around now. I made her love you again, Harry. Her innocence, Dolores Day fiddles with the handle of her airport bag. She has a pained expression on her face. It's agonizing. I don't understand. It was she herself said... We were bad for each other, okay? I was bad for you. Can you not see I'm bad? I had to stop. I couldn't just turn into a bad person. You will get better. It just takes some time. For you, I think it will take something like 20 years maybe. It was hard for me too, you know. I used to think I couldn't live without you. She looks you straight in the eye. Her irises are light blue, flecked with green. But I can. Physical instrument. It's not. It's just not possible. It's like eating rocks. You just can't do it. 20 years, that's so much time. So you felt that way once, that you cannot live without me? With all my strength I can't. It's like eating rocks. With all my strength I can't. It's like eating rocks. There is a silence. She looks at you, then over her shoulder, then corrects the wreath on the dome of her forehead. As you talk, it feels like chewing on gravel, granite, steel bars. 20 years, that's so much time. Yes, it only took me 1 year, maybe 2. She smiles and wipes her brow in relief. Whew! So you felt that way once, that you cannot live without me. Yes, but that time is gone now. So very gone. Doesn't have to be like this. Maybe we could try again? No, Harry, we can't. Why? We already tried again and it didn't work. Logic. Is that how it is now? We should just try all good things twice and then give up. By that logic, what went wrong when we tried again? I can do it better. I don't know, please. She shuffles from one golden sandal's foot to the other. In the distance, a streetcar screeches. Why? Why can't we be together? Harry, we can't be together because you're insane. Her eyes turn to sorrowful ovals. She avoids turning them to you. Insane? How? Insane like what? Like cool insane? Like, wow, that cop's crazy? I'm going to say, don't say that. Insane? How? They're turning moist now, her eyes. She slowly shakes her head and tries to get a hold of herself, brushing her hands in her gown. What do you mean by insane? You know what I mean. Everyone gets a little down. In case you haven't noticed, I'm a cop. It's not easy work. Nod yes. I may know what you mean. Yes, I may know what you mean. No, you don't. You've worked there for so long you can't even talk like a normal person anymore. It's always lists with you. Questions. Questions? Did somebody say questions? They're not lists, they're trees. This is another one, isn't it? We're in a tree right now. Lists are absolutely normal. Everyone has them. You just list everything you want to ask. In descending order, usually. It's best to do them like that. It's not just the lists or trees or whatever. She corrects the wreath on her head with her hands trembling now. You get sad, Harry. Too sad. People can't get that sad. It's impossible to watch. Other people get sad too, but not like you. You stay down for years, and then you start beating things, you get violent. In conclusion, you're ill. You're an old, insane man, and you have to be in hell until the end of your life, and I have to go to Rover. I get the feeling you're not really Dolores Day. I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day? She looks at you quizzically. It does not seem like a mystery she wants to get into. You're, point to your head, the morning. You're the X something. Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? Now I'm the X thing? You're confusing me. Look, I have to be at the Lausanne Aerodrome at 10:20 p.m. I still have a light rail to catch. She keeps glancing over her shoulder nervously. I haven't even bought the tickets yet. I should have stayed down. I should have gone even deeper to a place where I never met you, because it's impossible to meet people in the abyss of the void. I'm glad we're having this conversation. I'm getting so much closer. No, abyss of the void. Great, she nods. It's the abyss of the void. Soon it will be the gloaming, then it will be the world ending. My friends are waiting for me on the platform, Harry. It's impolite to... Cool, your friends. Say hi to your friends for me then. I will, she says. The evening wind blows in and the gown wraps around her like a white flag. Electrochemistry. 1,000 times you've beaten animal. 1,000 times you've raised that fabric. What is underneath has always calmed you, centered you, made you sane. Conceptualization. In your mind you could still climb inside her bed. Still the only man. You're the morning. The morning? I don't understand. No, I meant mourning. I'm grieving, but you're not even dead. Oh my god, Harry, stop. I don't want to hear anything about the morning. Mourning someone who's still alive. Any of that. I can't do that anymore. I'm not 80 years old. I'm 32. People my age are not supposed to mourn. She breathes out. It sounds more angry than a sigh. On second thought, you're Dolores Day, Queen Regnant of the territories of Mundi and Insulindi, and nothing else. Yes, Harry, I am. Things have gotten much better for me now that I am the ruler of the known world. She pulls up the silvery sleeve of her gown to check the time. Oh god, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry. A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrist. I brought you this figurine of a headless faun rider. Give it to her. I don't want it. She doesn't take it. It looks expensive. I don't want it. I thought you liked figurines. I thought the figurines were for getting you back. Okay. Please don't give me any gifts. She looks at the airport bag, then at you. But you said I have a vast soul and you'll always come back to it. We both said a lot of things. We were very young. Interfacing. It was her. I can feel it. I can see it in her tender long fingers, in her wrists. Her hand wrote it, said those things. It doesn't matter anymore. We will always have what was. We will always have what was. She leans on her hand luggage and smiles faintly. I will always be influenced by it, but it is over. Now only total, unrelenting hell remains. I'm not going to do that. Don't go. I have to, Harry, really. I've already missed the 8:30. Her fingers wrap around the bag handle. I'm going to go now. Lies, sire. She cannot but love you. She has said so 100 times. Wait, can't we sit down and have a coffee first? There's a cafeteria on the corner. Hold on. What are you going to do in Rover? You don't really want me to let you go. Not really. You asked me not to. Okay, I understand. Nod silently like a martyr. That one. No, you don't. You're just being a martyr, and I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight. She turns. Will we ever see each other again? I won't see you, but you will see me. How can that be? Oh, Harry, this is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Rover by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? She looks around. A year? 2? 5 years ago? How will I see you again then? Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful and young, and I smell of Tutti Frutti chewing gum, like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness, after leaving you the first time so long ago. I like this. Oh yes, this is real darkness. It's not death or war or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry. See you tomorrow. Dude. Dude. You fucked up, my dude. I like it. I like how fucked up your brain is, sir. And then I woke up. You're up quick. How was your sleep? Let's solve the fucking case. My sleep was deep and invigorating. Try to cover up the blood seeping out with your hands. What? What blood? Actually, it was total annihilation, Kim. Swallow the blood and conclude. Let's comb the entire island centimetre by centimetre. That's the next step in the task chain. Just spit out the blood and get back to work. You're badass like that. My sleep... No, actually, it was total annihilation, Kim. He frowned. I did not want to wake you. Perhaps I should have. Was it a job dream? No, an ex-wife dream. The lieutenant nods solemnly. Let's solve the fucking case. Are you sure you're okay? You thrashed around, then you bolted up, half covered in blood from your wound. Swallow the blood and conclude. Let's comb the entire island, centimetre by centimetre. That's the next step in the task chain. Okay, he replies simply. He's still worried. You must have really thrashed and squealed in your sleep. Got a new point. We got a new point. We got rest in the damn it. My thought dreams may bring. One more door. Okay. Hand-eye coordination versus no. That's no good. +2, -1 composure. I'll take +1 rhetoric. Why not? Alright, it's nearly been 2 hours. It doesn't look like this game's going to finish in the next half an hour or so. There's going to be a whole bunch of talking with whoever we find here. We probably had some closure of the ex-wife, I guess, so that we must be near the end. But for now, I'm going to leave it. We will continue this tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Au revoir. Goodbye.